right back at you. Then the camera, it's like a fog. Like fog. But a fog. You fresh, ready, da-da-da, whatever. Yeah, today I feel like I'm under the influence. I don't even drink or smoke or use any form of drug. But I feel drained. It's a funny feeling. I felt this before, of course, in New York City and everything else. People use things just to fight you. But it's like, to describe it, if I had to describe it, you don't feel tired, but at the same time, you don't feel like you're here. And you lose track of time. But you're not present at the same time. It's a weird feeling. But I know it can't be me. It's not me. I know who I am as a person. So if I know I'm being influenced by something that I cannot explain, that I know is some form of something, gotta be a drug or something. This is the only way they can fight me. They can never defeat me, just me being me. They always have to add something on. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. People will only treat you the way they feel about themselves. If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. As a person, you should know that by now. The way you treat others is how you feel about yourself. It's your insecurity that's projecting out of you. You feel me? I already spoke about men being astronauts. Men being asteroids. Yeah, an astronaut. Something shooting up. We literally shoot our sperm. An asteroid, guess what an asteroid brings? An asteroid carries water, minerals, life, precious minerals, gold, diamonds. That's what an asteroid carries. And when it comes, it hits something like Earth or anything like a rock and turn that rock into something of a potential. You feel me? So we are asteroids as men. That's what we are. This is who we are as a people. And a woman is the possibility. A woman is a person, is Earth, basically. If I give her a seed, she will multiply it and turn it into multiple fruits. That's what she is. You feel me? If I give her an idea, she will bring if I give her, let's say I bought her groceries, she will cook for the whole family. That's what she does. She multiplies your ideas. She's a complement to you. She's going to help you grow things. So her very nature and our very nature is to work together. You feel me? We men are asteroids. We are the light bringers. So an asteroid is a shooting star, or it's just a comet. You feel me? Something coming with force and power. And the sperm and the egg and everything else, everything seems like it's just playing itself out, but it plays itself out in different stages. You feel me? It's the same thing playing itself out, but it's just in different realm. You feel me? It's just a different version of it. It's just a different reflection of it. It's like the sun was first created. Then everything from the debris of the sun is what created Earth and everything else. So in that explanation, the Earth is another version of the sun itself. It's just expressing itself in Earth form. You feel me? If the sun, which was created first, right? And the debris of the sun is what created the other planets. And I'm just talking about the Milky Galaxy. I'm not even talking about the universe itself. We just gonna stick to our own galaxy, which is called the Milky Galaxy. This is where we dwell for the moment. So if our star, which is the sun, we call our star the sun, which was created first, right? And from the debris of what was left over is what created the Earth. And from that debris, from that Earth debris is what created us. So we are literally walking sun. We are walking stars, because we are made out of the same elements as the sun itself. The only element that does not make us is helium. And helium is just God himself, basically. I call helium God because it's like, helium is like, it changes our voice. It makes your voice sounds funny. It really doesn't do nothing to you. It enhance things. It uplift things. You feel me? Helium is helium. But every other elements we are made of, just like the sun itself. You feel me? So we are walking stars. You feel me? It's like, but we are a different version of what the star is. Just like the earth is a different version of what the star is. And the star is a different version of where it came from, which is darkness, complete darkness, which is the black hole or dark matter or whatever they want to call it. But this is what it is. It's just the same thing expressing itself in different forms. And we are also, even our speech, our emotions, are just different form of expression of what the sun is. So we are sun in the form of human. You feel me? This shit is crazy in itself. It's hard to explain. If you don't believe it, God said bye. Yeah, that's what God said. I spoke to God the other day. You feel me? You know how you be watching YouTube and people be like, God, I had a prophetic word from God. And the message, what God said, bye. Yeah, bye. Exactly. That's what he said to y'all. He said, if y'all niggas don't believe it, bye. You feel me? If you don't believe in me, bye. You feel me? If you want to do bad, then bye. You feel me? He said, bye. He said, if you can't abide by those rules, you pretending to be a Christian, you go to church, you read the Bible and everything else, but yeah, you want to treat your neighbor like he ain't shit, bye. Because you a hypocrite, bye. That's what he said. He said, bye. He said he will act like he don't know you. I do not know you. Get away from me. You feel me? Bye. Fuck is you niggas talking about? You feel me? These niggas is hypocrites. They be the niggas that got the Bible in the closet and they go to church and everything else like that. But yet you treat people like shit. He said, bye. Get the fuck out of here, B. That's what he said, literally. He said, get the fuck out of here, B. He said, tell him I said that. I'm like, I got you, bro. Bye. Fuck. Yeah, and I know they will have complaint. Oh, but he's cursing it. Bye. Bye. God knows my character. Bye. You can speak to God the way I speak to God, like I would speak to somebody, an elder person of mine, or somebody in a respectful state. So I will not change who I am as a person. You feel me? He knows me. I cannot hide who I am as a person and present myself in other options. No. He said, bye, nigga. That niggas is hypocrites. Fuck out of here, B. And I'm almost done with my time. But let me keep going with the asteroids, men being asteroids and the woman being basically the universe itself. It's like, you know, the possibility of something of something that could happen itself, like the crashing of things. That's why we men are kind of chaotic, because we supposed to be chaotic to bring something forward. You feel me? It's like you know what I mean? It's fire and fury and everything else like that. We supposed to be that. But a woman itself, a woman is also very, she looks calm, but at the same time, it takes a lot for her to be where she's at. Like Earth itself, Earth has been through a lot itself. It's a magnetic field. Earth is a magnetic field, just like a woman, right? A woman is electricity, you feel me? She's electron itself. She could be fiery. She could be very rageful. But when you see her, all you see is sexiness. And be like, damn, she bad. You feel me? But that's a dangerous person. You feel me? But her presentation looks very welcoming. She acts very innocent. It's part of who she is. It's her nature. You cannot attack her for something that she's automatically is. But she can also be very disruptive. It's according to how you treat her and how you cultivate the land and everything else like that. It's a fine walk. You know what I mean? It's a nice dance between an asteroid and a piece of rock, or you know what I mean? It's just a nice dance that it goes on. It's like, if you was to think about God, they say you can't dance with God and everything else like that. Life itself is a dance. It's all about getting a partner that you can dance with. You feel me? It doesn't necessarily mean another person. Even your dreams can be a partner that you can dance with. Something that you can manifest and manifest. That's it. I'm not even going to use big words. Get caught up. You feel me? It is what it is. But people need to understand these things and understand, like, when you start steadying yourself from the ground up, You get to understand how important of a person that you are. You don't belittle yourself and see yourself as not being equal. You see the value in yourself and be like, damn, I'm an asteroid. Yeah, like I am an asteroid. You feel me? And just like any other asteroid, you feel me? It doesn't necessarily just go anywhere. It is being directed to somewhere. You feel me? When we see the asteroids passing, how come Earth hasn't been hit by most asteroids yet? Everything is calculated and is in divine purpose. You feel me? So you are a miracle in yourself as a man. You feel me? Today's the men's section. You are just a miracle in yourself. You feel me? You are wonderfully made in God's image. You feel me? You have to carry yourself as such. And if you don't believe in God, then I did the asteroid part. You got to believe in asteroid. Like, shit, nigga, you got to believe in something. Whatever you believe in, I'll tell you what it is that you are in that thing. But if you don't believe in God, we're going to stick to, if you don't, I believe in God. So if you don't believe in God, I'll try to understand you. I'll try to understand you. Feel me? I'm not even supposed to speak to you, but I'll still try to understand you. So you are an asteroid. As a man, you are the light bringer. You bring fire. Fire is something that makes ideas. You make things possible. You feel me? Think about anything that a fire can do. You can also be disruptive if you don't use your common sense. You can burn down the whole forest. You feel me? You can do that. You feel me? It is who you are as a person. Your very nature is either positive or negative, which is your very the foundation of your being. So if you lean, if you're not thinking in a positive state of mind, hold on, let it pass. If you're not thinking in a positive state of mind, you can burn things down because you're thinking in a negative flow. You feel me? So you just gotta learn how. Hold on, let's see. Oh, it's almost about that time. Yeah, if you're not thinking in a positive state of mind, you can burn the whole forest down because of the way you carry yourself. And it's kind of funny to me, this side note, it's kind of funny to me that people would treat you the way they treat you, but if you say something about them, all of a sudden these niggas want to act like they mad. And man, please, man, you don't want me to get mad at you, so you ought to calm that nerve down. You feel me? I've been very good to y'all, so y'all need to keep it, you know what I mean? Keep a good attitude with me, you feel me? Because you don't want me to take it there too, you feel me? I gotta be the grown-up among kids. This shit is ridiculous. Anyway, back to the thing. So people need to start studying themselves. When we say study yourself, I don't mean your history. History can be made up. Stories are made up. They out here gassing people up. Like, they can gas you up to think that you're better than somebody else. I'm talking about studying yourself on a scientific level, on a religious level, on a spiritual level. You feel me? From that point on, you can get to better understand that you worth more than what they're telling you that you worth. You are not the culture. Because culture is like we all borrow from each other. Everybody use rice and oil and beans. And we all got family and kids. Nigga, it's the same shit, just that we done cut it up. Like, it's like a piece of slice. Everybody got one. This came from the same box. Fuck out of here. Fuck all that culture shit, man. That shit is bullshit. One is not better than the other. It's basically the same thing. We all wearing a piece of clothing and jewelries and acting like holier than thou. That shit is whack. You feel me? Niggas got hair. Everybody got hair. The only uniqueness when it comes to anything is probably just black people. I'm sorry. Black people is the most unique. I give him that crown. You feel me? I see if I'm not black myself. I'm not trying to be biased, but it's like, yeah, like, come on, man. Like, we have the texture that nobody else have. Everybody else have the same texture of hair. Like, come on. So it's like when they try to front with their hair and shit, I'm like, yo, come on, man. Let's be for real. Like, everybody got that. Chinese got that. The white people got that. I guess, yeah, and white people got that blonde. Nobody else got it. Everybody else want that shit. You feel me? That's another uniqueness. Apart from that, man, ain't nothing new. Everything is the same. You feel me? Like, everything is the same, man. It's only two uniqueness when it comes to hair. Then we got the ultimate pigmentation. Because we as a people, as black people, we reflect where everything else came from. This is why people say we are the favorite, we highly favorite, because we are a representation of where everything else came from. As you can see, darkness itself. And we are the closest thing to that. You feel me? You can just imagine the first human beings, how dark they were. Because as each civilization goes on, we get lighter and lighter. Because of course it's going to be mixture and everything else like that. And the sun is not as bright as it used to be. As time goes on, the sun is dying as time goes on. You feel me? So we don't get as dark as we used to be. You know, I'm not even as black as somebody else was maybe in my past life. So you could just imagine the first humans, how black they was. That shit must have been scary as a motherfucker. Yeah, man. That must have been dark, nigga. Anyway, let's get back to the subject at hand. You feel me? Yeah, man. You have to carry yourself as such. You feel me? You are more than what meets the eye. You are a miracle in walking. You feel me? You have to treat yourself and carry yourself as such. Know that you carry yourself. You have a bigger purpose than what people are selling to you. You feel me? I know that already. That's why I don't get involved in these kind of things. I don't. You don't see me get involved. I get hated on all the time. But you see what? I keep my head level because I know I'm better than that. The reason why somebody has to stoop that low, and the reason why they got to behave like that, because they don't know who they are. That is because they're insecure. You feel me? Once you put your hands on somebody else to get your point across, that makes you like a monkey. Basically, you like an animal. Like, feel me? Because you don't know how to articulate yourself and bring those words forward to let your words do the talking for you. You had to use your hands. So it's like, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, back at it. You know, how many more minutes I got? None. So I'm about to go in right now in the shade again. Look at that. The shade is where things keep cool. The shade is where things happen. You feel me? When you in the shade, you see the shade? The shade, it might seem like it's black, but it's really not black. It's just the absence of a color itself. You feel me? But it's also, if you had to pinpoint what it could look like, then black will be what it would look like. But it's a place where things are made and things have already been created. You feel me? Anyway, I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'll let y'all later. I gotta go. You know, be a troublemaker.